Hello! Greetings, salutations, konnichiwa, and every other form of green across this vast, marvelous multiverse. I am Matsu Quinox. This is Horse, and welcome back, my dear, marvelous, wonderful scholars, to the wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Study! Hello there, Dr. Zadium. Congratulations on getting first. Hello, all you marvelous scholars, wherever you are, whenever you are across this vast, marvelous multiverse. So, my dear scholars, today is a special day, is it not? According to some multiversal calendars, I've got a calendar somewhere here. Horace, where did we put that calendar? Oh, it's under me. It's under. Is it under me? Is it behind me? I've lost. I've lost track. I think Ovid took it. Ovid took it, didn't he? Ovid took it. Okay. According to some areas in the multiversal realms, well, according to it, it is a time of parental celebration, I believe. Not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. So it is time for what I believe is called I'm going full Jeff Goldblum here. I'm kind of nervous. It is the time of Mother's Day. Mother's Day. That is mother with an O, not with a U, although I'm sure some people spell it with a U, depending on what the sort of person you are. But it is Mother's Day. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depends on how you view it, I extended an invitation to my parental unit. Well, sort of. I mean, we omniversal beings have sort of, but we will call them our mother. And I am going to have her here today. Let me just give her a call. And I hope I told her to be casual. Told her to just be herself today. She doesn't have to put on any sort of airs. So let me put the call through. Blah 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 blah. Where's the call? Where is the call button? I'm forgetting things. I'm so nervous. I am honestly nervous. Okay. Gonna put the call, start a voice call here. And hopefully she'll answer. Wait, it's not working on my end. Hold on. Why are you muted?
Because I'm dumb.
Oh, okay, there you are. There you are.
I forgot to push the button.
This is
I have so many buttons in front of me. It's incredible. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my child.
you don't have to call me my child. Uh,
You are my child, and you will always be my child.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Along with everybody else, you are my children.
Oh, Dr. Zadium says hello, Mama Quinox.
Hello, my dear, and how are you?
You're making me laugh so I shouldn't be
What are you?
laughing. I,
We have so much to accomplish on this beautiful day.
yes, I know. I think Matsu has too much laughing gas.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me turn it off. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I have too many buttons. It's over here. Hold on.
What? Okay,
Okay,
I'm gonna keep laughing. I'm gonna keep
we're
laughing.
better.
No, we're not better. I'm gonna keep laughing. You don't have to do anything. Oh, goodness gracious. My dear scholars, is the audio okay? You're not hearing any sort of echo or anything? Is everything all right on your end? Just want to make sure. I mean, oh, oh, good. Dr. Zadian says it's working well. No echo. No
Echo,
echo.
echo,
Oh, and
echo.
by the way, feel free to, and I am going to regret this for the rest of my life, feel free to ask Mama Quinox any sort of questions you want. And that's an evil laugh, so I am
Sorry.
very.
Is my hair okay? Do I look okay?
You look fine. You look fine.
Oh, okay.
Do you know how long it spent me coming up with a good way to conceptualize you?
That's because I'm so exceptional. And you say nothing?
We'll go with that. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Okay. Yes, my dear scholars, this is my dear marvelous mother from whom I take so much, apparently. Oh. Mm.
You are a good child. That's what I say.
What was that? One second. Horace says that's debatable. What? Come on!
What's Horace know?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Horace
Horace.
is.
Horace, my darling. He is a good boy.
Dr. City, you take and you take and you take, but do you give? Come on, someone be on my side, please. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, so my dear scholars, we're gonna do a couple things today actually. We actually have some Dr. Say, wait, if Horace was an astrologer, would be writing Horace. I'm not gonna finish that, Dr. Zadium. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to trap me, aren't you? I can see it. I don't have to see it in the screen. I can sense it. You're trying to trap me. You're trying to trap me. All of you are trying to trap me into saying a pun. I will not say a pun. You don't have to look. What? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, all right. So today we're going to have some fun. I have a copy of Fairy Tales, which I and Mama Quinox have chosen a few stories from. I can't talk. I'm so nervous with this stream. I can't help myself.
Well, we haven't seen each other in a long time. I've been off somewhere in the galaxy doing my work, and you just haven't invited me.
I
Been
am
there, but you haven't invited me.
I am in exile. How am I supposed to invite you to anything?
Well, Horace could have helped.
Uh, don't take her side. You are you are insufferable sometimes. No,
Me?
no, no, Horace. Horace.
Oh,
Horace isn't.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I am talking to you. You're just having fun with this, aren't you? Anyway, we you chose a couple stories we're gonna read just for fun, and we are hoping, at least I am hoping, I'm crossing fingers this will work. I have a game to play as well. Again, crossing fingers. It is. I didn't have much time to test it.
I don't know how to play games.
I will teach you,
So this will be interesting.
and hopefully, technically it works. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I am. You, my dear scholars, you know how when you're with a parent, and then you just feel that stress go over, like it's like that cloud of stress. One second. I'm feeling that right now. I am feeling that absolutely with Mama Quinox right now.
Poor baby. I'm so sorry.
It's like I'm the one who invited you to do this.
It will be fine. It'll be fine. Take a deep breath.
Doctor,
And you'll feel all better.
I can't keep press. I'm laughing too hard. Doctor Zadium, you're among friends. It will be okay. I hope so. I hope so. I can't.
I don't bite lately yet
Yeah,
this week.
you know what? I can definitely hear myself in you. You know, I can see where I get my sense of humor from. Okay. Do we want to start any readings, or is there any questions that anyone has for Mama Quinox? Which again, I'm going to regret. I get everything going. Yeah, I got everything okay. I just want to make sure I got everything okay. Is there anything? Oh, I can see the questions. Don't worry. Dr. Zadium, I'll try to think of something when you are least prepared. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Do we want to do the do you want to do the story first or do I want to?
I can do it
You want to do it
first.
first? Okay, if you check
I'll do the
if you
first
check
story.
if you check your copy that I sent her a copy and I marked them. You know what color you're marked, right? On the book?
Correct, I
Okay,
do.
okay, okay. Okay. So, well, let's listen to a story from Mama Quinox. I don't know if she's read before. Okay.
I have read many times to my multiple generations of children.
What?
Indeed.
What? Oh,
I've
no.
been around a
Don't
long
say
time.
it that way. Don't don't say it that way, please. That sounds awful.
Sue, Sue, I am a very ancient
Well,
being.
so am I, but that sounds terrible.
I'm ancienter.
I know you are. I know you are. Dr. Sadie Matsu's secret brother. No! Don't! Don't! No! Don't take it that way.
Secret brother from another father?
No! Oh no! 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 No!
We ready to read?
Okay, I'm gonna mute and let you read. It just
Shall we start? Mother Hall. There once was a widow who had two daughters, one of whom was pretty and industrious, whilst the other was ugly and idle. But she was much fonder of the ugly and idle one, because she was her own daughter, and the other, who was a stepdaughter, was obliged to do all the work, and be the Cinderella of the house. Every day the poor girl had to sit by a well in the highway and spin till her fingers bled. Now it happened that one day the shuttle was marked with her blood, so she dipped it in the well to wash the mark off. But it dropped out of her hand and fell to the bottom. She began to weep and ran to her stepmother and told her of the mishap. But she scolded her sharply and was so merciless as to say, "Since you have let the shuttle fall in, you must fetch it out again." So the girl went back to the well and did not know what to do. And in the sorrow of her heart, she jumped into the well to get the shuttle. She lost her senses, and when she awoke and came to herself again, she was in a lovely meadow where the sun was shining and many thousands of flowers were growing. Across this meadow she went, and at last came to a baker's oven full of bread, and the cried out, "Oh, take me out, or I shall burn. I have been baked a long time." So she went up to it and took out all the loaves, one after another, with the bread shovel. After that she went on till she came to a tree covered with apples, which called out to her, "Oh, shake me, we apples are all ripe." So she shook the tree till the apples fell like rain, and went on shaking till they were all down. And when she had gathered them into a heap, she went on her way. At last she came to a little house, out of which an old woman peeped. But she had such large teeth that the girl was frightened, and was about to run away. But the old woman called out to her, "What are you afraid of, dear child? Stay with me. If you will do all the work in the house properly, you shall be the better for it. Only you must take care to make my bed well, and to shake it thoroughly till the feathers fly. For then there is snow on the earth. I am Mother Hull." As the old woman spoke so kindly to her, the girl took courage and agreed to enter her service. She attended to everything to the satisfaction of her mistress, and always shook her bed so vigorously that the feathers flew about like snowflakes. So she had a pleasant life with her, never an angry word, and to eat she had boiled or roast meat every day. She stayed some time with Mother Hull before she became sad. At first she did not know what was the matter with her, but found at length that it was homesickness. although she was many thousand times better off here than at home. Still, she had a longing to be here. At last she said to the old woman, I have a longing for home, and however well I am out down here, I cannot stay any longer. I must go up to be with my own people. Mother Hall said, I am pleased that you long for your own home again, and you shall serve me so truly, I myself will take you up again. Thereupon she took her by the hand and led her to the large door. The door was open, and just as the maiden was standing behind the doorway, a heavy shower of golden rain fell, and all the gold clung to her so that she was completely covered over with it. You shall have that because you have been so industrious, said Mother Hall. And at the same time she gave her back the shuttle which she had let fall into the well. Thereupon the door closed, and the maiden found herself up upon the earth, not far from her mother's house. And as she went into the yard, the cock was sitting on the well and cried, Cock-a-doodle-doo, your golden girls come back to you. So she went back to her mother, and she arrived thus covered with gold. She was well received both by her and her sister. The girl told her all that happened to her, and as soon as the mother heard how she had come by so much wealth, she was very anxious to obtain the same good luck for the ugly and lazy daughter. She had to seat herself by the well and spin, in order that her shuttle may be stained with blood, and she stuck her hand into the thorn bush and pricked her finger. Then she threw her shuttle into the well and jumped after it. She came like the other to a beautiful meadow, and walked along this very same path. When she came to the oven, the bread again cried, Oh, take me out, or I shall burn. I have been baked a long time. But the lazy thing answered, As I have had any wish to make myself dirty. And on she went. Soon she came to the apple tree, which cried, Oh, shake me, we apples are all ripe. But she answered, I like that. One of you might fall on my head. And so went on. When she came to Mother Hall's house, she was not afraid, for she had already heard of her big teeth, and she hired herself to her immediately. For her stay, she forced herself to work diligently, and obeyed Mother Hall when she told her to do anything, for she was thinking of all the gold that she would give her. But on the second day she began to be lazy, and on the third day still more so. And then she would not get up in the morning at all. Neither did she make Mother Hall's bed as she ought, and did not shake it as to make the feathers fly. Mother Hall was soon tired of this and gave her notice to leave. The lazy girl was willing enough to go and thought that now the golden rain would come. Mother Hall led her also to the great door, but while she was standing beneath it, instead of the gold, a big kettle full of pitch was emptied over her. That is the reward for your service, said Mother Hall, and shut the door. So the lazy girl went home, but she was quite covered with pitch, and the cock on the well, as soon as she saw her, cried out, Cock-a-doodle-doo, your dirty girls come back to you. But the pitch clung fast to her, and she could not be off, as long as she lived. The end. And that is Mother Hall.
Yay! That's one of my favorite stories, actually.
I like that one
There's
too.
something I wanted to note, actually, that I found kind of interesting. Did you notice, Mama Quinox, that they describe Cinderella as a kind of a title? They,
They
yeah,
did, didn't
yeah, as
they?
a descriptor rather than just a just like the name of the
Like she was a Cinderella rather than her name was
yeah, yeah.
Cinderella.
I think it's very
Yeah, yeah.
similar also to like calling someone Ashlad, which was another their sort of
Hmm.
Germanic Norse thing, which was a boy who would sit in the ashes and kind of play with them. So Cinderella is kind of the female version of Ashlad,
Right,
although he's
right.
usually not
Good
lazy.
story.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good story. It's a fun story. It's interesting. Should we do another one? Should I do another? Should I do one?
Yes, please.
Okay, okay, okay. Let me get this ready. Let me find let me find my notes. This is a really short one. Really short. Classic one. excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, Mama Quinox, make sure you drink some water. Yeah,
Oh, yes, indeed. Thank you.
you wanna hydrate. Also, my dear scholars, any hydration redeems you do today will be both for myself and Mama Quinox.
But not bugs.
I make no promises.
I don't eat bugs.
I make no promises.
Bugs are no no.
I make no promises. I make no promises.
Read on, kind son.
Okay, stretching the kind thing here. Okay. The straw, the coal, and the bean. In a village dwelt a poor old woman who had gathered together a dish of beans and wanted to cook them. So she made a fire on her hearth, and that it might burn the quicker. See, I said hearth right. I said hearth right. Hearth right. She lighted it with a handful of straw. When she was emptying the beans into the pan, one dropped without her observing it, and lay on the ground beside a straw. And soon afterwards a burning coal from the fire leapt down to the two. Then the straw began, and said, "Dear friends, from whence do you come here?" The coal replied, "I fortunately sprang out of the fire, and if I had not escaped by sheer force, my death would have been certain. I should have been burnt to ashes." The bean said, "I too have escaped with a whole skin, but if the old woman had got me into the pan, I should have been made into a broth without any mercy, like my comrades." And what voice did I do for the straw? I just forgot. Any voice, okay. "And should a better fate have fallen into my lot?" said the straw. "The old woman has destroyed all my brethren in fire and smoke. She seized 60 of them at once and took their lives. I luckily slipped through her fingers." "And what are we to do now?" said the coal. "I think," answered the bean, "that as we are so fortunately escaped death, we should keep together like good companions. Unless a new mischance should overtake us here, we should go away together and repair to a foreign country." The proposition pleased the two others, and they set out on their way together. Soon, however, they came to a little brook, and as there was no bridge or footplank, they did not know how they were to get over it. The straw hit on a good idea, and said, "I lay myself straight across, and then you can walk over on me as on a bridge." The straw therefore stretched itself from one bank to the other, and the coal, who was of an impetuous disposition, tripped quite boldly onto the newly built bridge. But when she had reached the middle, oh, the coal's a woman. They never mentioned that earlier. They never mentioned it. I am not at fault for choosing that voice. They never mentioned.
Hey, you're fine.
Okay. They never, they never mentioned it. In my defense, they never mentioned it.
Coal makes diamonds. It's appropriate.
Okay. But when she had reached the middle and heard the water rushing beneath her, she was, after all, afraid, and stood still, and ventured no farther. No further, no farther. Farther, feather. The straw, however, began to burn, broke in two pieces, and fell into the stream. The coal slipped after her, hissed when she got into the water, and breathed her last. The bean, who had prudently stayed behind on the shore, could not but laugh at the event, was unable to stop, and laughed so heartily that she burst. Oh, they're all female. Oh, Kintron says, "Hi, Mom Knox."
Hello, dear Kintron, and how are you?
Ah, I'm glad you're here, Kintron. We're reading fairy tales. Kintron, this book sounds familiar. Doing good. Okay, where was I? Laughed so heartily that she burst. It would have been all over with her likewise if by good fortune a tailor It would have been all over with her likewise if, by good fortune, a tailor who was traveling in search of work had not sat down to rest by the brook. As he had a compassionate heart, he pulled out his needle and thread and sewed her together. The bean thanked him most prettily, but as the tailor used black thread, all beans since then have a black seam. That story is a little bit interesting because everything else is in the story, but it specifically focuses on the origin of the beans black seam. Everything else doesn't matter.
I'm gonna have to get myself some beans and look and see.
Ah, yeah, yeah. I don't think I don't. Okay.
Huh.
Actually, I was gonna say I don't think we have any of the study. I think we have some in the study. I don't know if the kitchen
I'll just go to the bean store.
they have bean stores here.
They have many stores.
Oh,
In my universe, there are stores for everything, even tape stores.
tape store. Why would you need tape?
You never
Never
know.
know. Shall I pass the book on to you then?
Yes, dearest.
Oh. Kinchon says bean stores are vital. Dr. Zadium says LL Bean.
Yes, that's one of them. So you can be an adventurer. All right, we ready for the next story?
Okay, I will mute.
Okay, it's called The Willow, Wren, and Bear. Once in summertime, the bear and the wolf were walking in the forest, and the bear, this is my story, and the bear heard a bird singing so beautifully that he said, Brother Wolf, what bird is it that sings so well? What? Is that the right story? Yes, it's the wren. Let me begin again. You have interrupted. Story. Once, in summertime, the bear and the wolf were walking in the forest, and the bear heard a bird singing so beautifully that it said, Brother Wolf, what bird is it that sings so well? That is the king of birds, said the wolf, before whom we must bow down. In reality, the bird was the willow wren. If that is the case, said the bear, I should very much like to see his royal palace. Come, take me thither. That is not done quite as you seem to think, said the wolf. You must wait until the queen comes. Soon afterwards the queen arrived with some food in her beak, and the lord king came too, and they began to feed their young ones. The bear would have liked to have gone at once, but the wolf held him back by the sleeve and said, No, you must wait till the lord and lady queen have gone away again. So they took stock of the hole where the nest lay and trotted away. The bear, however, could not rest until he had seen the royal palace, and when a short time had passed, went to it again. The king and queen had just flown out, so he peeped in and saw 5 or 6 young ones lying there. Is that the royal palace? Cried the bear. It is a wretched palace, and you are not king's children. You are disreputable children. When the young wrens heard that, they were frightfully angry and screamed, No, we dare not. Our parents are honest people. Bear, you will have to pay for that. The bear and the wolf grew uneasy and turned back and went into their holes. The young willow wrens, however, continued to cry and scream, and when their parents again brought food, they said, We will not so much as touch one fly's leg. No, not if we are dying of hunger until you have settled whether we are respectable children or not. The bear has been here and he has insulted us. Then the king said, Be easy, he shall be punished. And he at once flew with the queen to the bear's cave and called in, Old growler, why have you insulted my children? You shall suffer for it, and we will punish you by a bloody war. Thus war was announced to the bear, and all 4-footed animals were summoned to take part in it. Oxen, asses, cows, deer, and every other animal the earth contained. And the willow wren summoned everything which flew in the air, not only birds, large and small, but midges and hornets and bees and flies had to come. When the time came for the war to begin, the willow wren sent out spies to discover who was the enemy's commander in chief. The gnat, who was the most crafty, flew into the forest where the enemy was assembled and hid herself beneath the leaf of the tree where the password was to be announced. There stood the bear, and he called the fox before him and said, Fox, you are the most cunning of all animals. You shall be general and lead us. Good, said the fox. And what signal shall we agree upon? No one knew that, so the fox said, I have a fine long bushy tail, which looks almost like a plume of red feathers. When I lift my tail up quite high, all is going well, and you must charge. But if I let it hang low, run away as fast as you can. When the gnat had heard that, she flew away again and revealed everything, down to the minutest detail, to the willow wren. When day broke and the battle was to begin, all the 4-footed animals came running up with such a noise that the earth trembled. The willow wren with his army almost so came flying through the air with such a humming and whirring and swarming that everyone was uneasy and afraid, and on both sides they advanced against each other. But the willow wren sent down the hornet, which with orders to settle beneath the fox's tail and sting with all his might. When the fox felt the first sting, he started, so that he lifted one leg from the pain, but he bore it, and still kept his tail high in the air. At the second sting, he was forced to put it down for a moment. At the third, he could hold out no longer, screamed, and put his tail between his legs. When the animals saw that, they thought all was lost and began to flee, each into his own hole, and the birds had won the battle. And the king and queen flew home with their children and cried, "Children, rejoice! Eat and drink to your heart's content! We have won the battle!" But the young wren said, "We will not eat yet. The bear must come to the nest and beg for pardon and say that we are honorable children before we will do that." Then the willow wren flew to the bear's hole and cried, "Growler, you are to come to the nest to my children and beg for their pardon, or else every rib of your body shall be broken." So the bear crept thither in the greatest fear and begged their pardon. And now
Try saying something. Oh, hold on. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty with Mama Quinox right now. Give me 1 second.
come back to Twitch.
Okay.
That was a pretty violent
Hold
story.
on. There we are. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Sorry about that, my dear scholars. Mama Quinox ran out of power.
Mama Knox has many problems.
Okay. Should I read my story then, or do you want to?
That was a pretty violent story.
Why?
I apologize sincerely. They were really mean to each other.
Well, it's there's the. I mean, this.
I was hoping to be a gentle family. It wasn't.
It wasn't at all.
I'm so sorry, people. Dear scholars, I apologize.
Oh, one Joelle, welcome. Breaking the law. Hello, you're just in time. We're with Mama Quinox today, celebrating Mother's Day.
Hello, hello.
That's a lot of icons, one Joelle. Also, much to my regret, if you have any questions for Mama Quinox, one Joelle, feel free to ask.
Anything you can ask.
Oh dear. Okay, it's my turn to tell a story. Okay. So I'm going to read a story called The Queen Bee. All right. You almost read that one?
I did.
Okay. Hold on. Why would I mute myself? Okay. So why are we laughing? Why are we... Mama Quinox is laughing in the background. You can't hear her, but she's laughing.
So sorry.
We have to read this story and I can't stop laughing. Okay, gotta take this seriously. Stop laughing! Stop laughing, please.
Turn the laughing gas
Just
off.
stop it. We gotta stop laughing. We gotta stop laughing. You don't even have a mouth. You don't even have a mouth. How are you laughing?
Too many marbles.
Oh. Ah. Okay. The queen bee. Two king's sons once went out in search of adventure. Oh god. Two king's sons once went out in search of adventures, and fell into a wild, disorderly way of living, so that they never came home again. The youngest, who was called Simpleton, nice name for a kid, set out to seek his brothers, but when at length he found them, they mocked him for thinking that he, with his simplicity, could get through the world, when they too could not make their way, and yet they were so much cleverer. They all three traveled away together and came to an ant hill. The two elder wanted to destroy it, to see the little ants creeping about in their terror and carrying their eggs away. But Simpleton said, "Leave the creatures in peace. I will not allow you to disturb them." Then they went onwards, and came to a lake on which a great number of ducks were swimming. The two brothers wanted to catch a couple and roast them, but Simpleton would not permit it, and said, "Leave the creatures in peace. I will not suffer you to kill them." At length they came to a bee's nest, in which there was so much honey that it ran out of the trunk of the tree where it was. The two wanted to make a fire beneath the tree and suffocate the bees in order to take away the honey. But Simpleton again stopped them, and said, "Leave the creatures in peace. I will not allow you to burn them." At length the two brothers arrived at a castle where stone horses were standing in the stables, and no human being was to be seen. And when they went through all the halls until quite at the end they came to a door in which were three locks. In the middle of the door, however, there was a little pane, through which they could see into the room. There they saw a little gray man who was sitting at a table. They called him once, twice, but he did not hear. At last they called him for the third time, when he got up, opened the locks, and came out. He said nothing, however, but conducted them to a handsomely spread table, and when they had eaten and drunk, he took each of them to a bedroom. Next morning the little gray man came to the eldest, beckoned him, and conducted him to a stone table, on which were inscribed three tasks, by the performance of which the castle could be delivered from enchantment. The first was that in the forest beneath the moss lay the princess's pearls, 1,000 in number, which must be picked up, and if by sunset one single pearl was missing, he who had looked for them would be turned to stone. The eldest went thither, and sought the whole day, but when it came to an end, he had only found 100. And what was written on the table came true, and he was turned to stone. Next day the second brother undertook the adventure, but it did not fare much better with him than with the eldest. He did not find more than 200 pearls, and was changed to stone. At last it was Simpleton's turn to seek in the moss, but it was so difficult for him to find the pearls, and he got on so slowly, that he seated himself on a stone and wept. And while he was thus sitting, the king of the ants, whose life he had once saved, came with 5,000 ants, and before long the little creatures had got all the pearls together, and laid them in a heap. The second task, however, was to fetch out of the lake the key of the king's daughter's bedchamber. When Simpleton came to the lake, the ducks which he had saved swam up to him, dived down, and brought the key out of the water. But the third task was the most difficult. From amongst the three sleeping daughters of the king was the youngest and dearest to be sought out. They, however, resembled each other exactly, and were only to be distinguished by their having eaten different sweetmeats before they fell asleep. The eldest a bit of sugar, the second a little syrup, and the youngest a spoonful of honey. Then the queen of the bees, whom Simpleton had protected from the fire, came and tasted the lips of all three. And at last she remained sitting on the mouth which had eaten honey, and thus the king's son recognized the right princess. Then the enchantment was at an end. Everything was delivered from sleep, and those who had been turned to stone received once more their natural forms. Simpleton married the youngest and sweetest princess, and after her father's death became king, and his two brothers received the two other sisters.
Hmm,
I don't know if they deserved those
I don't know.
sisters.
They're kind of.
Yeah, I know.
You might have bees on your lips.
I know.
No,
No, no, no. Well, I'm terrified of bees, so that's a definite no.
well, that's true.
I mean, yeah, that's yeah. I mean, really giving his brothers the daughters. I don't know if they I mean, they didn't really earn it.
Isn't one of your rooms though a beehive?
Yes, and I never go into it. I never go into it.
You send me honey every so often
I sent
from your beehive
Horace
room.
to get you the honey.
Oh,
It,
he's the harvester.
well, he helps. Yeah, the room is called the Queen's Hive. So yeah, yeah.
Ah.
So yes, I well, what was I gonna say? I don't know what I'm gonna say. Drink of water for one thing. Hydrated. So, Mama Knox,
Yes, yes, dearest.
do you have any interest in playing a game? We have all this time.
We can do that. I
If
don't
it
know how.
works, it works
You
out.
will have to help me.
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, my dear scholars. Um, give me one second. I am going to go to intermission while I help Mama Quinox with getting the game set up.
Want to be big? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I see a window. I see dust. It looks like my house. We were here. What do I do? What do I do? What do I see? What do I hear? Yeah. I. Your journey. I do? Ready? Do I hit a ready? Do I hit ready? Game starting in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Waiting for other player. Okay. I see a floor. Oh, there's stairs. I see a door. There's no glowing anything in front of me. Is there another door? God. Between the eyes. Sorry. That's why mine is different than yours. Okay. How do we go up steps and stuff? I don't have any controls. Me? I don't see or anything. I don't have any controls except to move back and forth and around in a circle. Oh, there's a walkie. How do I pick it up? Yeah. No, not yet. I'm trying. It's so sensitive. No. Don't give me any options. Yes.
Is the walkie getting quicker? Hold on, Mama Quinox is having some problems with the game. So,
That's the same problem. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
so I'm trying to. I have to help Mama Quinox for a moment. Give me 1 second. want the... Tell me what the keyboard is. Oh my goodness gracious. I am looking for it. Give me a second. Okay, so to move forward, hit W.
W.
So moving backwards is S, moving left is A, and moving right is D. Do I have something to write with? I think I do, somewhere. Horace, where's the pencils? Okay, A is left.
A is what?
A is left.
A is... Oh, I hate this pencil.
Just use the pencil. Just use it. A is
I got
left.
it. A is left.
D is right. Yes, D is a dog. Forward is W.
Okay.
Backwards is S. To jump is spacebar. To interact is E.
Huh?
E. E as an elephant. Interact.
Interact? What's that?
To crouch. To
Pardon
crouch
me.
is C. To push to talk is V. V.
E?
I'm old too. To sprint is left shift. Sprint.
Sprint? What's left shift? I don't know what that is.
Yep.
On
To
that side.
wave is X.
I'm running out of room.
And to point is Z. Now you can use the left mouse button to interact as well. And to talk, you hit right mouse button. That's if you have a mouse. Which I think you do. What? Hold on. No.
Let me... How do I pick up stuff?
Use the mouse.
Remember I couldn't pick up
Yeah,
stuff?
but you weren't close enough. Did you get it?
Let me see. How do I get closer?
W, yeah,
All right.
W. Ah, it did a thing? Oh, blah blah, hello!
Pick something up! Where'd it go? Where did it go?
Now you hit the right mouse button to interact, to use it. So,
Oh my God.
blah blah says hi Matsu, hi Horace, and hi Mom Quinox. You're so excited. Okay, so
I see a thing. Look at that. Look at that.
what do you see? I can't see. I can't see what you see.
If I hit the right thing on my mousey,
You see you're walking,
yeah.
which we actually don't need because we are on game chat together.
That was fun.
Okay, so in front of me. Okay, so what's in the room around you?
I have a staircase that goes up to nothing, looks like. There is a table, and on the table, let me see what's on the table. There is a book, round thing, and looks like a map.
Okay, is there any symbols in the book or on the map?
How do I see
Just
that?
look at. Can you open the book? Is there any symbols?
Wait,
Because I've got symbols on a wall in front of me.
how do I make it not upside down?
I don't.
If I turn my head upside down, I
Don't.
can read this.
Don't do. I've got a whole wall full of symbols in front of me. I don't think you can make it not upside down.
Let me stand up here.
You're gonna actually rotate the computer. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're trying to read the book. You think you need to actually look?
Starting from the far east. After moving 2 steps north, head 2 steps towards the east. Move 2 steps towards the north. Take a step east before heading forward. Once more. Remember that.
I don't know if that's gonna help me. Cause I have a whole wall full of symbols, so I could try. Cause I can't. I need to get out of the room.
How do I get away from that?
Wait. How do I crouch? Okay.
I'm stuck on this book. How do I get unstuck from the book?
You move away. I think.
Move away.
Backwards.
Backwards.
Yes.
Nothing's happening.
I can't really. Are you stuck on it? You're stuck on the book. I mean, there are plenty. Okay, let me see. What do I got here? So yeah, there's got to be something. I'm guessing it has to do with this. I've got also a wall thing that says the answer lies. So there's something about that. The answer lies, and I don't have anything I think I can interact. So what you said has to be the correct. So what was it again?
Starting from the far east.
Okay.
After moving 2 steps north, head 2 steps toward the east. Move 2 steps towards the
Could you
north.
slow down? Slow down. So after far east.
Want me to read it again?
Yeah, just slowly.
As you see, I'm sideways now. Starting from the far east.
Okay.
After moving 2 steps north,
Okay.
head 2 steps towards the east.
Is there anything with symbols?
No, just words.
Just words. There's got to be something I can do. Because I'm stuck. I can't go any further. I've got this thing. Starting 2 steps.
Can't do anything with this thing.
No, it's okay. You're stuck?
I'm stuck on the book.
Why are you stuck on the book? To
like to read.
interact. I don't know how to undo the interaction. Okay.
Let me see what happens if I do that. Nothing.
So there's got to be something here.
Bookie, bookie.
East.
Here, bookie, bookie.
To the east. So so you can't check to the rest of the room because you're stuck on the book, right?
Yeah, and I've tried hitting everything. I've hit A. I've hit W.
Give me a second. I'll check to see if I can do anything looking on the screen here.
I'm so sorry. Looks like a kitty. There's things. There's
Oh,
symbols.
so there's symbols. Okay, where are the symbols?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a kitty.
Okay.
There's a sort of a churchy thing.
Okay.
There's looks like a snail with a cross. There's a 3-legged guy holding his hands up.
Okay, I don't think I've got those symbols.
And there's a round ship thing that looks like hors d'oeuvres.
Or what? What do you mean hors d'oeuvres?
Maybe I'm hungry.
Oh, come on.
Don't you have these symbols?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. So,
Or it's a tulip instead of a kitty.
a tulip. Okay, so what are they in order?
I gave it to her.
I need you to give them to me again.
Tulip.
First, is tulip first?
Tulip first.
Okay.
Churchy thing second.
Describe it to me.
It's like a. You ellipse with a half a cross on the top.
Just with half a cross.
Two-legged thing.
Two-legged thing. I'm gonna guess it's like this. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. I was wrong. Okay, ellipse with a cross on top. Could you say that one more time? What it looked like?
It looks like this.
I can't see you.
Holding my hand up. Can't you see my hand?
I
Let
can't.
me do this.
We can't do that sort of thing. You have to just describe it to me. Just describe.
Okay. First is a tulip. Second is a half of an oval, like two legs, bar in the middle, half a cross on the top.
Okay, so it's not that. It's not that. It's gotta be one of these things. It's gotta be a. Is it this one? No. It says the answer lies. What do they mean by the answer lies? Are you gonna be stuck on the first puzzle?
I'm not anywhere.
Yeah, because you're stuck on the book, aren't you? Did you hit E?
What's E?
Interact.
E doesn't do anything. Still need to know the symbols.
Yeah, I think the book is the answer, but I'm kind of confused. How do you put down the book? Do I have to look up putting down the book?
Should be a putting down thing.
Okay. Try the escape key.
E?
No, escape. Should be in the top.
Oh, actual escape key.
Oh,
it did
did
something!
Did it stop?
Yes!
Oh, good.
Yes! Okay, we're done with that.
Is there anything else in the room?
Well, on the table there's a map.
Okay, what's the map show anything?
I have to go on the map. Oh, yes!
What does it show?
There's a compass.
Okay.
And there's several rooms that show several things. Tables and boxes. And it looks like stairs.
Okay, oh boy. Trying to think. So those symbols. Why does it say it lies? Oh, is there anything else I can do? Hold on. How do I crouch?
What do you... Don't you crouch the same as I crouch?
No, because I'm not using the... Hold on. I'm not using the thing, so... Sorry. I'll see what it does.
You want me to get out of the map?
Nope. Nope, it's okay. It's okay. Because I've got to make some...
Stop it.
Okay. Oh. I can jump. Here's the jump button. So there's got to be something in the room that has something to do with these symbols I see. Okay, so what I see in front of me, I see something that looks like...
What is that?
There's two Z's on here.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
There's something that looks like a Nordic M symbol.
Why are things doing things that I don't want to do? Why
Okay.
is that showing that?
Hold on. Just hit exit. Oh, or not, I don't know. Okay, so let me, hold on. Kinshon saying something. Does she have anything written on her walls? Do you have anything written on your walls? Yeah, on the walls around you.
Oh, I haven't even looked. They say... Has Quintron played this before?
I don't know. Is there anything not written on your walls?
don't see anything on walls.
Nothing on the walls.
No. I can hardly see the walls.
There's gotta be. Oh, there's gotta be something. Cause, yeah, cause I've got things weirdly written on the walls here.
See, that stupid thing keeps going off.
I don't want to cheat in this game. I'm trying to be fair. There's a thing I've got. Okay, symbols I've got like
There's windows, stained glass windows.
Is there anything on the stained glass windows?
How do I find that out?
You just look at them. Is there any symbols on the stained glass windows?
It's so dark, I can hardly see. Looks like a tooth, but I don't think that's what it is, or a pair of pants.
Wait, what'd you say?
Looks like a tooth or a pair of pants. Why?
Ooh. Okay.
That's
Might
something?
be. It might be. So is it a symbol?
Looks like it.
What does it look like?
Well, it looks like there's a circle on top of it. Can't really tell. So right. If I went forward, would that get me closer to it?
Yes. Is there anything on the windows? Any symbols?
It's hard to tell. And there's a book at the bottom, I think. And then that. Is there any? I can't see. Like I said, it looks like a pair of pants.
Like a pair of pants?
Yeah.
Like an M?
Sort of like an M.
Is there any cross in the M? Like an X? Or is it just an M? Is there any cross or is it just an M?
Looky, I can't tell. I can't tell. It's like, it's so dark.
Yeah, it's gonna be dark.
Unless I have a candle or some way of lighting it up.
I don't think there's any candles in the room. Because I can't get through this front door.
We're not doing very well.
Well, no, it's okay. No frustration.
Our poor scholars are going to hate us.
No, our scholars are not gonna hate us.
I apologize. I am so
You are
sorry.
doing fine.
I'm doing the best I can.
It's just, we just need to figure out what these symbols are on my end. Because I think if I get the symbols, it'll open up the gate.
You know, that window doesn't have anything on it. I see a moon.
Okay.
I hear footsteps.
I don't know.
Oh, there's another window. But the middle window seems to have something.
What does it have?
Like there's a circle on top. It looks like an Eskimo. It's got like a circle on top.
Yeah.
And then the M-like thing below, like, hey, that's the only description I could give to you.
Oh, I'm just trying to think this through. There's gotta be something in the room.
There's also a round thing on the table.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Well, let me find it again.
Answer lies. Okay.
How come my arrow doesn't connect with the circle thing?
I don't know.
There's something written on that circle thing.
What does it say?
Get a little closer.
You can interact with it. Those things.
World's greatest dress somethings.
Oh, no. That is useless. There's gotta be a symbol somewhere, or some guide to the symbols.
What is that?
The answer lies.
Maybe there's something in this room.
Oh, there's there's more to? Are you in another room?
Oh, there's all sorts of room here.
Okay, because I can't.
There's a
What?
oh,
What?
between the eyes. There's a book. It says that.
Between the eyes, there's a book.
The book says between the eyes.
Is that the name of the book?
I know somebody wrote it on there. It looks like with blood.
Okay, the answer lies. The book lies in between the eyes.
And there's all sorts of stuff written in the book.
Okay, because I just. Oh, how do I get this? Okay, there's got to be something we can think of. We have to think this through.
It's got to be something important between the eyes.
I don't have anything between the eyes here.
What's the matter with you?
I'm trying. And I can't pick up any of the books because they're not interactable.
Get away from between the eyes.
Wait, whoa. Wait.
Did you find something?
Maybe.
Ouch.
I don't know. Can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. There's something written on the very bottom.
What? Is it hard
It
to
is
see?
very hard to see. Wait. I see something. But I can't crouch down close enough. I can't even pick up the book. It's gotta be. There's something down there. It's a book open.
You think it might be the between the eyes book?
I don't know. It's got a picture of 4 windows.
Yes. There's a picture of 4 windows
Okay.
on the bottom,
Yes, I see the same thing.
and it says between the eyes, written above it. Maybe yours book doesn't have the words.
It doesn't have the words. No.
But are they archy windows, like arches, like 4 archy type windows?
Yes.
On the bottom left.
Yes.
Yes, I have that.
I have that. Okay.
Yes. I can't get any closer to it.
Yeah, I can't either. It's okay. I'm gonna have to switch. At least the music is soothing. What? Okay. A king. Okay. Is there any other symbols? What is he holding? A thing. What kind of thing? Is it reminiscent of anything? Okay, is there any symbol on the book? A big circle. Is there an X on it? Okay, is there anything in the design? Okay. 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 Okay, but is there any other symbols on there? No. Okay, is there anything else in the room? Because I am absolutely stuck in this room and I can't leave until... Okay, is there any symbols? Yes. Is there any symbols in the book? Okay, what are the symbols? Yeah? So it's not an actual symbol, it's just okay. Okay. Cuz I'm just having I have to write this down cuz where's my thing stuck? There. No. No, cuz I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm drawing it down for myself so I can do a better description. Just don't know what's going on. There's gotta be something we can find. At least get out of this room so... Yeah, but I got a wall that says the answer lies. No, there's... I don't know. I'll just try and figure it out. There's gotta be something I can use. Cause I got like an upside down thunderbolt thing. It's like an A with a T in it, a circle with an X, an M, a weird little N, a upside down 3 with a stick through, a Norse M, another circle with like 3, an X and a line through it, and another Z. Private Maverick, can't make heads or tails of this. It's all Greek to me. Oh, come on, Private Maverick. It just gotta be something, because I think that's the only way I can get out of this room. I can't... Because when I hit each letter, it lights up.
It does.
Yeah, and I can't touch anything else in the room other than that. So I am trapped. There's gotta be something. Wait. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something.
Not the rug.
What? What'd you say?
I said, what about the rug?
What's on the rug?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just rug stuff.
There's gotta be...
There's candles under there. There's a painting on the wall.
What's on the wall? Is there any symbols on it?
There's a guy.
There's a guy.
Oh, come on, don't do this guy.
Just trying to think, what is there?
How do I fix that?
Wish I could... I don't know if anything's in that book. It's...
How do you open doors?
Just interact.
Okay.
If it can be opened, you can interact with it, I think.
It's not openable.
So it's not openable. So we're both trapped until...
about going upstairs.
Is there anything on that? There.
Is there anything there? Wait,
What?
symbols on the state. Well, I don't know if you call them symbols.
Oh.
It's kinda. Let's see. Those just are fancy things. Like circles and rupees.
Okay. Answer wise.
Oh, there's a thing right there. What is that? Now, this kind of makes me want to clean my house. What is that?
There's gonna be something with this. I just don't know what any these symbols are. There's gotta be a clue on your end.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. All I have is that book. I never looked at this book.
Okay.
Oh, there's symbols on this book too.
Oh, do the symbols match anything that I have, like the A?
No, no.
There's gotta be something. The Z, Norse M, the N, the upside down 3 with a stick.
No, they just match all the things that I have. Symbols all seem to match what I have, but there's slight variations in them all.
Okay. I just don't. How do I get out of this? Am I supposed to just hit buttons till I guess?
Like these. Oh, what's this thing?
What's it?
Here's the
What is
thing.
it? What is it?
Oh, it's like a translation of something.
Ooh, what is it?
Ooh.
What is it?
I think it might have some of your symbols.
Okay. What?
This does have some of your
What's it have?
symbols.
What does it have?
It has eyes.
Eyes?
Eyes that match up the symbols. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. First symbol, yes.
What?
Has like a blue eye.
Okay. What's the symbol? Describe it to me.
It's the A thing. It's a funny
Okay.
A.
Okay. And what's the next symbol?
Like climbing stairs going up has like a green eye. This is like a chart for something.
Okay, and there was a. Is it the climbing upstairs with the curved up at the very ends, or the one without the curved up at the very ends?
It's like a.
Okay.
That describe okay.
Okay, that's not right. There was something about between the eyes.
It's the same as what you have.
Was it?
The circle with an X is not. I don't know. It might be there. Like a blue eye.
There was something between the eyes. You said there was something between the eyes from earlier. What was that book that said between the eyes?
No, do you want me to leave? Let me finish this.
Okay.
The M is a green eye.
Okay.
The funny thing that looks like an N
Yeah.
is a beige colored eye.
Okay.
Beigey orangey. The M with the crisscross is like a orangey eye.
Okay.
The circle with more things, with more X's in it, is a green eye.
Is there any purple eyes?
Hard telling. No, they're green, yellow, or no, yellow, sorry. Let me finish
Okay.
that one more.
Okay.
And that other one is kind of like an orange. Maybe that is purple.
Which one is purple?
The ziggy zag zig. Last one. Hook bottom up and then hook down. Really tough to tell. And then at the very top is a triangle with like an eye in it. So those match up with everything on here.
On my wall, you mean? What did they say
Yes.
about the eyes? There was another book that said something about the eyes. Yes,
Find
please
that
do.
now?
Please do, because that's probably an earlier clue that we needed to do.
This one.
Which one was
Between the eyes.
between the eyes?
So that's referencing to that other thing.
Wait. Did you say blue eyes?
Yeah, there's blue
What are
eyes.
the blue eyes? What's the blue eyes symbol?
Blue eye symbol is the A symbol.
Okay.
Let's see, the circle, the cross. M is green. N is beige. The M with the cross.
That's blue?
Bluish.
No, that's not.
No, that's green.
Okay, what's the blue?
The only blue I found is the
There's
A.
got to be more because I just realized I looked up. I'm between two pillars that are blue eyes.
Oh my gosh.
So I need to know, is there any other symbols that are blue?
Let me see. The A is blue.
Okay.
The N is blue. A and the N are both blue.
Why is that?
The M is blue.
Something. Okay, that's. Didn't work. A.
N and M are all blue.
Is there any order they're in?
That's the order.
A, N, M? Are you sure?
A is at the top.
Okay. Okay, I'm just trying, because it's not working.
Well, there's another A on the other side. Oh no. Am I losing my power?
Is that what it says?
No, but everything went kind of
Oh,
dark.
that's. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Cause I'm trying it and it's not working.
That's it.
Wait, was it a cross M or was it just a regular M?
Just a regular M.
Okay.
See now, there's two lines of eyes.
Okay. What is?
I mean, there's two lines of eyes with the same letters.
Okay. It's got the blue. I'm in the blue.
Yeah. A is still blue. Blue. A and A is like down here. A and then there's A down here.
Wait,
You see my arms across the galaxies.
I can't. So it's A, then what?
It's blue.
It's weird. Why isn't it working?
What are you trying
So
to do?
I've got a wall with symbols. Each time I press on a symbol, it highlights.
What does it highlight?
It highlights the symbol. I need to find the next symbol in sequence.
Okay, so why that color blue?
What?
Why don't you try highlighting? Try highlighting. Do the A.
Yeah?
Do the N.
It says no.
Okay. And start. Okay, then start with the different ones. Start with the.
With the what?
Start with the circle with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines.
Okay. And then what?
Do the M.
Nope. I'm starting to guess. There's gotta be something. Are we never gonna get this puzzle right?
Mommy, help me.
Oh, come on. Just because it's between the eyes. I just noticed it for the first time. Between. Wait. There's something.
That's, That's this chart.
The answer lies
Between the eyes.
between the eyes. That was the clue. That was the clue. The answer lies between the eyes.
Here's the eyes with the things. Maybe we're going the wrong way.
What do you mean?
It's got to go like this.
Okay.
So then it go A. You don't have a T, do you?
I do kind of. It's the I've got the 3.
It's not on. I mean, it's like a line with a. You have a T.
I don't know. Yep. Yep. That worked. It worked. It worked. I'm in the next room. You did. It worked. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
okay. So I'm in the next room.
Can I get off my eyes here?
Yep. So I'm in the next room. I have a whole bunch of symbols. These match the symbols I think you said earlier.
Do I have to go back in the eyes?
I don't know. No. This is a different symbol. This is different symbols. These are like I've got a whole bunch of symbols. I got a mandala at the middle of the room. Candles everywhere. I've got.
You got the kitty cat symbol? Or tulip?
Yep, I got those.
Those.
I got those symbols. Is there an order?
Which kitty cat symbol do you have?
I've got a kitty cat. It looks like a kitty cat on top with, like if you drew a stick figure.
Is it a short stick with a cross?
The cross is going up like a Y.
Okay, then that's. See, there's several of them then.
I've got a whole bunch of symbols. I've got like a turtle. I've got a 3-headed thing.
Book. I should go back
Yes.
to the book.
Yeah, I think that's the answer. So in the game, apparently there's the person who's doing the wandering around, and then there's the librarian who looks through the books, I think. This is actually kind of fun now.
I'm glad you're having a good
You're not having a good time? Are you not entertained?
I can't get any closer. Why can't I get any closer? But I could before. Oh, wait.
Okay.
That's the wrong one.
Okay.
Escape. So,
Oh. Okay. Shh. I've got whispering voices in here.
why do you have whispering voices?
I don't know. They're really creepy. Can you hurry?
I can't.
I thought these were symbols you had seen before.
I did, but I can't get closer to it again.
Why?
I don't know. It's just not. It's not getting me close. I tried going forward, and it's not getting me forward.
Is it stuck?
Like the circle and the pointer aren't together.
Oh, that's weird.
Eh.
What do I do with this?
I had those symbols before, and I had the book close up before, and I could get the map just at a bad angle. Let me approach it from a different way.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like like I'm in danger here.
Sorry.
Okay. So I got a ton of symbols in this room. What are the symbols on the book?
I don't know. I can't get close to it.
Can you get any closer?
No. Because this one has the tulip. Tulip
Okay,
cat.
okay.
And then there's the thing that's like, hold your hand like that with a cross on top. I can't see anything.
I don't think that's the symbols. There was another symbol bunch.
Okay, there's another bunch. It's like several books have symbols.
Okay, this is a different one. See, is there any one of them that looks like a turtle or an A?
Oh, wait.
Or, what?
Wait.
Okay. Okay.
Let's try to get to that book. Oh, here's the book on the table.
Okay.
Gee, I can't get closer.
Uh,
Dying here. Why is my pointy thingy and my other thingy not together?
I don't know.
Doesn't do anything. Interact.
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 Is there anything? I've got a thing that looks like a pagoda. I've got a thing that looks like a turtle. I've got a thing that looks kind of like a goblet. I've got a thing with 3 heads, like a trident symbol, but it's got circles on it.
I can't do anything. The book is there. I can't get any closer. Wait.
Anything?
I'm getting closer. Takes me a while. I want to get closer to that. Let me do it. Sorry. Sorry.
The music is suddenly getting intense. I don't know why.
They changed.
They changed?
Keep changing. It's really weird. Why can't I look down on things? I crouched. Didn't do anything. What was the X and the Z? Can't read my writing.
I don't know. We're out of that room. There's no X or Z or anything like that. Oh, hold on. Okay. Well, darkness took over. I need you to click on it. Just click enter. Waiting for other player. There you are. Are you still on the voice? Skip. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. We need to get Mom Knox back into the call. Now I can't hear Mom Knox. Hold on, my dear scholars. We're having a lot of problems tonight. Hello. Now I can hear you. Can you hear?
I can hear you.
Yep. Yep. We're resuming now. Okay.
Okay, let me get back into the game.
Yep. Okay. Now we have to do the first puzzle again.
Oh.
Yep. Well, I remember it. I remember it. I think. There we are. No, that's not right.
Look at it.
You're breaking up horribly.
Again.
I know, but you're breaking up horribly. Do you remember what it was?
We can actually get to the book.
Yeah, if you can get to the book, we need to do that again. It's between the eyes. Oh, it's the red eyes now. I need the red eyes. At least we know what the clue is. So we have to hurry this time.
Saying anything. What?
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
What is it?
Oopsies. Lost my eyes.
Oh my goodness, you're lagging badly. I don't know. On my end, at least.
Okay.
We might have to call it. We might have to call it.
T.
T. Yeah, we'll have to call it. I'm sorry, my dear scholars. We're gonna call it. Just exit. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I'm gonna head up to the chat, back to the gaming room.
It's a
Reading room. Okay.
thing that with the hook in the bottom and the hook at the top.
Oh my goodness, you're still lagging on my end. Your audio is lagging. Oh no.
The bottom hook at the top with a straight line.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I've never noticed this before. I'm sorry, her time-space continuum seems to have lagged. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm going to...
See your game thing? Is that what you're looking at?
Yep, okay, now we're back. You're back reconnected.
I'm not going back in that gate.
Okay, we'll have to, if we could, I will have to, unfortunately, Mom Knox's computer is beyond poor.
apologize, scholars. I'm so sorry. I tried so hard and I'm just such a failure.
No, you're not a failure. That was that was hilarious.
I'm weeping copious tears. No, I'm not really. I had fun.
Okay, do we want to do any other reading before we go?
We
Yeah,
can.
okay. Oh, go look in the book and
Let me find a story. Let me find a story.
the evil god her. Dr. Satan. Yes, the evil god both of us.
It's
But
a long
it
story. I
does
love
at
that one.
least let me know that this game is playable.
Okay, I'll read this one.
Okay, I'll mute.
The Three Little Birds. About 1,000 or more years ago, there were in this country nothing but small kings, and one of them who lived on the Kuterberg was very fond of hunting. Once on a time, when he was riding forth from his castle with his huntsmen, three girls were watching their cows upon the mountain. And when they saw the king with all his followers, the eldest girl pointed to him and called to the other two girls, "Hello! Hello! If I do not get that one, I will have none." And the second girl answered from the other side of the hill and pointed to the other one, who was on the king's right hand, "Hello! Hello! If I do not get that one, I will have none." And then the youngest pointed to the one who was on the left hand and cried, "Hello! Hello! If I do not get him, I will have no one." These, however, were the two ministers. The king heard all this, and when he came back from the chase, he caused the three girls to be brought to him, and asked them what they had said yesterday on the mountain. This they would not tell him, so the king asked the eldest if she really would take him for her husband. Then she said, "Yes," and the two ministers married the two sisters, for they were all three fair and beautiful of face, especially the queen, who had hair like flax. But the two sisters had no children, and once when the king was obliged to go from home, he invited them to come to the queen in order to cheer her, for she was about to bear a child. She had a little boy who brought a bright red star into the world with him. Then the two sisters said to each other that they would throw a beautiful boy into the water. When they had thrown him in, I believe it was into the Weser, a little bird flew up into the air which sang, "To thy death art thou sped, until God's word be said. In the white lily bloom, brave boy, is thy tomb." That's awful. When the
Why are
two
you
heard
reading
that,
this?
they were frightened. This is a
Why are
terrible
you reading
story.
this story?
No. The two heard that, they were frightened to death, and ran away in great haste. When the king came home, they told him that the queen had been delivered of a dog. Then the king said, "What God does is well done." So the fisherman who dwelt near the water fished the little boy out again while he was still alive, and as his wife had no children, they reared him. When a year had gone by, the king again went away, and the queen had another little boy, whom the false sisters likewise took and threw into the water. Then up flew a
Jeez.
little bird again and sang, "To thy death art thou sped, until God's word be said. In the white lily bloom, brave boy, is thy tomb." And when the
You
king
just
came
ended.
back, what a great Mother's Day story. And when the king came back, they told him that the queen had once more given birth to a dog. Ouch. And he again said, "What God does is well done." The fisherman, however, fished this one also out of the water and reared him. And the king again journeyed forth, and the queen had a little girl, whom also the false sisters threw into the water. And again a little bird flew up on high and sang, "To thy death art thou sped, until God's word be said. In the white lily bloom, bonny girl, is thy tomb." And when the king came home, they told him that the queen had been delivered of a cat. And the king grew angry and ordered his wife to be cast into prison, and therein was shut up for many long years. When the children had grown up, the eldest once went out with some other boys to fish. The other boys would not have him with them, and said, "Go your way, foundling." Hereupon he was much troubled, and asked the old fisherman if that was true. The fisherman told him that once when he was fishing he had drawn him out of the water. So the boy said he would go forth and seek his father. The fisherman, however, entreated him to stay, but he would not let himself be hindered, and at last the fisherman consented. Then the boy went on his way and walked for many days, and at last he came to a great stretch of water, by the side of which stood an old woman fishing. "Good day, mother," said the boy. "Many thanks," said she. "You will fish long enough before you catch anything, and you will seek long enough before you find your father. How will you get over the water?" said the woman. "God knows." Then the old woman took him up on her back and carried him through it, and he sought for a long time, but could not find his father. When a year had gone by and the second boy set out to seek his brother, he came to the water and all fared
This is
with
a
him
lovely
just as his
story.
brother. I know. And now there was no one at home but the daughter, and she mourned for her brothers so much that at last she begged the fisherman to let her set forth, for she wished to go in search of her brothers. And she likewise came to the great stretch of water. She said to the old woman, "Good day, mother." "Many thanks," said the woman. "May God help you with your fishing," said the maiden. When the old woman heard that, she became quite friendly and carried her over the water, gave her a wand, and said to her, "Go, my daughter, ever onwards by this road. And when you came to a great black dog, you must pass it silently and boldly, without either laughing or looking at it.
How
Then you will come to a great high castle on the threshold of which you must
how
let the
how do
wand
you
fall."
pass by a dog and not pet it?
She
She,
did.
she, she did.
"And go straight through the castle and out again on the other side. There you will see an old fountain out of which a large tree has grown, whereon hangs a bird in a cage which you must take down. Take likewise a glass of water out of the fountain, and with these two things go back the same way. Pick up the wand again from the threshold and take it with you, and then again pass by the dog.
The celestial the celestial cat has come to visit.
Strike him in the face with it. Be sure that you hit him, and just come back to me. Celestial cat is by my feet." The maiden found everything exactly as the old woman had said, and on her way back she found her two brothers, who had sought each other over half the world. They went together to the place where the black dog was lying in the road. She struck it in the face, and it turned into a handsome prince
Wow.
who went, who went with them to the river.
So I,
There the old woman is still standing.
I, one second, once again, I'm just imagining. Strikes her in the face. She actually like takes it like a golf swing and just whap right in the face. That's awful.
She rejoiced much to see them again, and carried them all over the water, and then she too went away, for now she was freed. The others, however, went to the old fisherman. They were glad that they found each other again, but they hung the bird on the wall. But the second son could not settle at home, and took his crossbow and went a hunting. When he was tired, he took his flute and made music. The king was hunting too, and heard that, and went thither. And when he met the youth, he said, "Who has given you leave to hunt here?" "Oh, no one." "To whom do you belong then?" "I am the fisherman's son." "But he has no children." "If you will not believe, come with me." And the king did, and questioned the fisherman, who told him everything. And the little bird on the wall began to sing. "The mother sits alone there in the prison small. O king of royal blood, these are thy children all. Sisters twain so false, they wrought the children woe. They're in the waters deep, where the fishermen come and go." Then they were all terrified, and the king took the bird, the fisherman, and three children back with him to the castle, and ordered the prison to be opened, and brought his wife out again. She had grown quite ill and weak, so the daughter gave her some of the water of the fountain to drink, and she became strong and healthy. The two false sisters were burnt, and
Whoa.
the daughter married the prince.
Whoa. Whoa.
I am so sorry. I did not know this was so vicious.
That's an
But that's the Grimm brothers. They're
horrid.
horrid.
Well, they did it uncut, although they later edited some of their stories. Now, scholars.
Hey, the celestial cat says she's starving to death.
Wait, she can wait. She can wait a minute. Scholars. I think Mom Knox needs to take a punishment snack.
No, no, no.
I've got a
Absolutely
salt
not.
and vinegar cricket right here.
No,
You
I
will
will
not.
not.
You'll not. Scholars, should she eat the salt and vinegar cricket? Yes or no? I'm leaving it up to you, my dear scholars.
Nobody's answering.
They haven't
Nobody's
even
answering.
said anything. Should she try the salt and vinegar crickets, my dear scholars? They're saying, I've got a salt and vinegar cricket right here. Sadie, why? What do you think? Yes or no? It's up to you. Should she?
I'm a very nice person.
should, should she try it? Dr. Sadie says sure. Let me get you a good one.
I don't want any legs.
It doesn't have any legs, just a head. Just,
Oh God.
just try it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
That is salty.
Mhm.
I ate a bug.
You ate a bug. Your first time, you ate a bug.
You better love me, people.
Hello, that's Hello there, WTXN40. Welcome. Yes, she has officially eaten a bug. It's not bad, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Honestly, it's
No, it
not.
just
Tastes like
yeah,
popcorn.
they don't have any flavor. They don't have any flavor. Although to note, the crickets, of
Oh,
course,
the
aren't
crickets?
degutted or anything like that. So
I ate
you
cricket guts.
you ate cricket guts.
That was a cricket?
That was the cricket. That's what you guys put me through. That's a cricket. It's
I always know people who
you
do
know
that
you
to
know what the
you.
funny thing is. I have actually an extra box of the salt and vinegar crickets up in my private study area, which is just for snacking because I like the flavor so much.
It's like stuck in my teeth.
Yeah, it gets stuck in your teeth after a while. Um, it's getting kind of late. There's things to do. Should we exit for now, do you think? What do you
Well,
think?
Mom Knox does need to make dinner.
Yeah, you are visiting here, so and you promised to make some dinner if you can find the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen. I don't know if it's running away or not today.
You've had trouble with that kitchen, haven't you?
Yes, I have many times.
Hmm. Well, maybe you'll have to come visit my kitchen.
I'm not allowed to leave. Remember?
There are ways of
Uh,
doing things.
yes, I am well. So yeah, let's. I suppose we should stop now. It's a good time.
I hope you invite me back again someday.
I will, and we will continue playing that game, and we will get it to work. We will get it to work. How would you like that, my dear scholars, if we and Mom Knox did a gaming stream another time?
I loved meeting the scholars. You are so delightful. My heart goes for you.
Well,
Thank you.
you're just sucking up to them.
Oh, maybe a
You're
little.
just sucking up to them. Okay. So I'll let you go, Mom Knox, for now, and
Thank you.
no problem. And we'll see you around some other time.
Bye, everyone. Love you all.
Okay. So then, my dear scholars, so this week I'm actually gonna cancel tomorrow's stream. Um, and that's because this was such a big stream to do that I kind of want a couple days off to just kind of relax and rest myself. And I got a lot of things to do this week. But we will do another reading stream on Thursday, which I will announce what we're reading when I figure it out. So for now, let's see who we can raid. And again, let's thank Mom Knox for coming out and being willing to do all that. She was great. I feel so bad for her poor computer. WTX N40. It better not be a Shadow Legend. I don't know what that means. Okay, give me a second. So let's raid Sophia. I think she's doing a collab as well at the moment. And so we'll raid her for today. So then, my dear scholars, I say unto you, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, till we meet each other again at the study. Take care, and I shall see you next time. Till then, farewell and bye bye.